Hi, I'm Bruce Naylor, your FrugalTech. I wanted to talk to you and ask you a question. How do you keep your valuable data, your documents, your spreadsheets, your customer list? How do you keep that from walking out the door? Well, if you're like a lot of small businesses out there, security is really a vital thing to you. So what approach do you take? Well, there's a lot of different technologies you probably looked at. Some different methods, things like maybe trying to lock down documents, maybe different devices, physical devices, memory cards, that sort of thing. There's a lot of ways to do it. And so the question is, what's the best way? Well, maybe all of them. A multi-layered approach to network security is probably the best way to go. So thanks to the folks at Varonis, I was able, or maybe it's Varonis, I found a white paper that had some really good tips in regards to what they call the 10 imperatives to prevent data loss. And I wanted to share these with you today. I think there's some very good points to this. Now, Varonis operates under the assumption that about 80 or 90% of your company's unstructured data lives on your file server. So they tend to focus on data governance on that data. Things like network file shares on your file server tend to be oversubscribed by about 80 or 70 to 80%. Now that's based on things like users, their roles, what groups they belong to. Organizations are dynamic. Your business is dynamic. People's roles change. Their need to access information change. But yet a lot of times we don't change their permissions to those shares. So if they can get to the data, you're at risk of that data walking out the door via an email or printout or on a USB drive. So with that in mind, here is the 10 imperatives. So imperative number 1, visibility. A clear visual representation of the of access settings on your network, including users, groups, memberships, folders, subfolders, NTFS directories, or permissions, all this sort of thing, including filtered views, username, groups, etc. You need to have that visibility. Now, number 2 is control. The solution whatever solution you use must include mechanisms to define, test, enact, and even reverse file and folder permissions on your network. Now, number 3, and this is a good one, is auditing. So all aspects of your data use should be audited, including file touches for given Active Directory users, things such as access by a type of file or activity such as open, delete, rename, activity by folder, access to sensitive folders, all inactive users, all inactive data sets, all administrative changes, including security configuration, and changes by administrators. So auditing is very important, whatever solution that you're going to use. Now, number 4 is security. Okay? A system for unstructured data governance needs to provide an automated means for the revocation of data permissions. Specifically, the system should identify by name users whose access to a given data set should be revoked, recompute revocations as changes to Active Directory and file servers occur, provide the means to test recommended revocations prior to enacting on the servers, and provide revocations with accuracy greater than the 3 nines, which is 99.9%. Now that's some very good advice. Number 5, performance. Any proposed solution for unstructured data management should not impede the performance of the servers, user access, or the experience or affect business workflow. Specifically, the system should not, or I should say specifically, the system should not require Windows auditing in order to deliver its core functionality. Now, imperative number 6, scale. Because most organizations add additional file servers, right, over time, and it does, we just do that, whether virtual or physical, file server is file server, this data can grow rather quickly. So the solution needs to scale up as well to accommodate unstructured data, maybe doubling in volume every 12 months. Now, number 7 is ease of installation. I think that's pretty simple to understand. A practical solution has to be easy to implement, shouldn't tie up your IT staff, Shouldn't take any more than maybe 4 or 5 business days to fully implement. Shouldn't require a dedicated person, or actually the vendor coming on site. It should be something you should be able to do yourself without, having to pay professionals necessarily to come in and do it. Number 8, ease of use. Great, it's easy to install, but is it easy to use? A solution should not require a specialized staff member in order to use it. It really should be pretty much easy to understand and easy to use. Number 9, ease of integration. Data protection solutions do need to support a wide range of servers and storage devices, including Windows Server 2003, 2008, and including network attached storage devices, or NAS, and from leading NAS vendors. Finally, number 10, low total cost of ownership. A solution for data protection has to demonstrate quantifiable benefits in time and resource savings. Be sure to look for automation in the following areas, which are most often manually intensive, such as data permission revocations, data audit report generation, data entitlement review, stale data identification, data business owner identification, and data migration. So there you have it. These are 10 imperatives for data governance. These are things to consider when you're looking for solutions or a series of solutions in securing your data on your network and making sure that valuable information doesn't walk out the door, and keeping your customers, your business safe, and just staying out of legal hot water. Listen, I'm Bruce Naylor, your FrugalTech. I think these are good ideas. Some of it's maybe a little difficult to follow, but as always, make sure to check us out at www.frugalbrothers.com. Look forward to talking to you. Remember, if it's in your shop, not making you money or saving you money, get it out of there. I'll talk to you later.